You already know what we're talking about, you already know what this video is going to be about, but let me just start off by saying, do not let one man's opinion stop you from buying and playing the game that you want to. I know that over the years we've talked about COD a lot on this channel, and a lot of the time it was mostly negative things that were said, but regardless of what we're going to be talking about in this video, if you like Black Ops 7, then by all means go on and enjoy yourself with Black Ops 7. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today's video is one that is going to go down in the history books. We're closing in on the end of 2025, and usually in around this time period, we get the, COD cycle. We get the brand new Call of Duty game, whatever it might be, and in this year, it's going to be Black Ops 7. However, on July 22nd, 2025, Activision bigwigs were shocked to find the world premiere of Battlefield 6. And then fast forward a couple months to now, where you got a lot of people online debating on whether or not Battlefield 6 is actually going to be better than the new Call of Duty game. There is no earthly way of counting the amount of comments pre-release of Battlefield 6 of people going under COD posts talking about how they're going to pre-order the game. And now here we are on the game's release date, and after a single hour, they've broken 700,000 players. Now, if you're someone who's a COD fan, I already know what you're thinking. You're thinking that this is all hype and it's gonna die down and COD is gonna come back. And you know what? Normally, you would be right, but Battlefield 6 is a special case. There have been many games that attempted to take Call of Duty down in the past, but what Battlefield 6 has that they didn't was a strong fan base from the start. Because we're not talking about a new series here. We're talking about Battlefield, which I have no idea if I'm right or not, but I'm pretty sure has been out for as long as COD. And whether it has or hasn't doesn't even matter, because the point is Battlefield 6 is starting off with already a very strong fan base. And that alone gives it a huge advantage above all the other games that have attempted to take COD down. And you know what? You don't even have to believe me, because the truth is Activision, they already know this. And obviously you can't expect them to just lay down and take it. But now take a seat and listen to this, because the bigwigs at Activision have been moving in silence ever since the world premiere of this game. So on October 5th, Black Ops 7's open beta was made public. And in the first day or two of me playing it, I actually very much disliked it. I couldn't even put into words how bad the game felt. But the reason I felt like the game was that bad was because the biggest issue had still persisted, and that is the skill-based matchmaking. And I'm sure that everyone knows what skill-based matchmaking is. I'm sure everyone's heard of it, or at least heard about how bad it is. And even I've contemplated making a video talking about skill-based matchmaking, but maybe sometime in the future. But the real twist of this story is that Black Ops 7's beta actually had a secondary mosh pit mode called Open Mosh Pit that featured something called open matchmaking. And looking back at it, I realized how stupid I was for not picking this game mode from the beginning. I mean, it's literally the first one there, and yet I didn't on the first day. But basically, open matchmaking is a toned down version of skill-based matchmaking, or at least that's what I think it is. Because as of the time I'm recording this video, people are talking about it as if it's a toned down skill-based matchmaking, but then there are others who have said that it's just, there's no skill-based matchmaking at all. But when I tell you guys that the differences between the two modes are night and day, I really mean it. It genuinely made Black Ops 7 feel so much better. And after the beta had ended, the people had spoken, and Activision, for the first time in 5 or 6 years, actually listened. Because they know that Battlefield is that kind of threat. And just yesterday, Charlie Intel put out a tweet saying that Black Ops 7 is going to have no skill-based matchmaking and non-disbanding lobbies. This is a huge deal for Call of Duty moving forward. We're talking about the last 5 or 6 years. I don't remember if it was Modern Warfare 2019 or Black Ops 4 that had the classical matchmaking, but it's been since about that time that we have had to deal with how annoying skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty has become. And it's so sad to say, but they are doing all of this. They are making these good changes when people just don't care anymore. I truly believe that Black Ops 7 is what Black Ops 6 should have been, and that they are an entire year too late. But as far as this year goes, it looks like COD is just gonna have to take the L on this one, and Battlefield is going to be the main attraction. Because this is about Activision not going back on their decisions. Because who's to say that after the year of Black Ops 7 is over and we move on to next year's Call of Duty, that they don't just overturn the decision and bring skill-based matchmaking back. This doesn't come down to how the current activities are going. This comes down to how their reputations are going to influence them in the future. Because I have to say that as of right now, both of these games are actually looking pretty good. I would say that the best option is to play both of them, but then your wallet's just going to grow legs and murder you in your sleep. But realistically, there is no wrong choice here. It's just down to your preference. Both of these games are good in their own right. And honestly, I don't even think comparing Battlefield to Call of Duty is even necessary, because Battlefield is its own beast. Truly, there is no wrong decision here. You can pick up whichever game you like and play whichever game you like. Although I guess for COD fans, you kind of have to wait like another month because it comes out in like November or whatever. But I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea here. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I haven't uploaded in a couple months, and I am very sorry about that. I really don't want to let you guys down with this, but sometimes it gets a little hard to juggle everything and make videos at the same time. But with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like on it down below and leave a comment. Let me know if you agree with what I've said, if you disagree. Are you picking up Battlefield or are you picking up Call of Duty? And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.